Ever since YouTube began in 2006, pranking videos have been a constant stream of entertainment for viewers on the platform. But over the past 15 years, pranking has evolved to change with what the YouTube algorithm wants. Now let's begin. One of the first popular pranksters to gain notoriety on the platform goes by the name of Vale Films. In the winter of 2007, Jack uploaded his now infamous Pooter prank series, where he went around pranking local shoppers with a fake fart sound.
Checking the balance. Yeah, you got it. Whoop.
This is a series that was and still is incredibly popular with Jack's fanbase, as over the past 15 years, Jack has made over 375 videos centered around his fake fart sound. Jack's pranks were largely seen as harmless, but other creators at the time saw Jack's success and realized that they needed to up the level of pranks. For those of you that were on YouTube in 2007 and 2008, you probably remember the kangaroo prank released by Gaillard. This video is considered one of the first viral pranks on YouTube and has amassed over 90 million views since being published. One of the major successes of this prank is the over-the-top nature of Remy's actions and often being a big nuisance to the people he is pranking. This set the groundwork for other creators to mimic the same rude behavior as an effort to gain an audience. During this time period, we saw the first upload from the very popular channels like Improv Everywhere, Just for Laughs, Prank vs. Prank, and Mediocre Films. On YouTube between 2007 and 2010, it didn't take much to get views in the pranking genre. All it took was a camera and a decently good reaction. At the time, we mostly saw pranks from commercialized channels uploading to YouTube or small home videos. It wasn't until 2011 that we began to see the more common man-on-the-street pranks that brought the genre to the mainstream. In 2011, the now infamous prankster Vitalized TV would upload his first prank video to YouTube titled Disturbing the Peace. In this series, Vitaly took a more man-on-the-street approach to pranking, where he did exactly as the title suggested, disturb the peace. This pranking format proved to be very successful and spawned multiple copycats that would take the same approach as Vitaly and put their spin on it. This is where we started to see creators like Roman Atwood, Magic of Her Hat, and FouseyTube get their first viral videos by putting their spin on the format that Vitaly used. Around this time, we also saw the transition of many Vine pranksters to YouTube as they realized that YouTube ad revenue allowed them to build a career off of pranks.
It's bashing time.
Joey Salad's got his start on Vine and continued that success on the YouTube platform. Vine was easy for pranksters to gain an audience, as you didn't need high-effort production in order to make a viral clip. There was only a 6-second time restraint and the vertical format. This allowed at-home pranksters to thrive and build their initial audience that they could then move over to the YouTube platform. As time passed and the platform evolved, it was clear that pranksters needed to continue to up the level of pranks in order to grow. The genre was in a boom and more eyeballs were on the genre than ever before. With all the competition entering the YouTube prank genre in 2013 to 2014, Vitaly remained the king of the prank scene. In May of 2013, Vitaly uploaded his How to Get Girls to Kiss You prank, where he would walk up to girls and try to convince them to kiss him. This video has amassed over 75 million views and was shortly followed up by the incredibly popular Gold Digger prank, which gained over 45 million views. However, Vitaly's Gold Digger prank was recently exposed by Roman Atwood on the Impulsive podcast as being a fake prank.
Vitaly, the Gold Digger prank?
Yes.
You're the first Gold Digger.
But done right. Did you ask actual people? Like, did you do it the right way, or were they casted?
I'm pretty sure that one was casted.
Well, no. I mean, you know, I have to run to the bathroom really quick. It's been good having you on, but
I'll never believe it. Any video ever do again.
fuck.
Hey, we made him look real.
Vitaly was sitting on the throne, but it was becoming apparent that other pranksters wanted a piece of the pie and would do anything to get it. Up until this point, pranks were still seen as a subsection of the overall comedy genre on YouTube. However, in 2014, we saw creators begin to pave their own way on the platform and really give a name to the prank genre. During this time period, we saw countless pranksters pop up and do insane numbers on the platform. But with this increased competition, it took a lot more effort to stand out. With this, we saw one of the most outrageous pranks on the platform come in late 2015 by a creator known as Sam Pepper. The video was titled Killing Best Friend Prank and featured two beloved creators, Sam Goldback and Colby Brock.
Colby is in on the prank, and Sam is getting pranked. Let's see how he reacts to his best friend of 5 years being killed in front of him.
In the now deleted video, Sam Pepper kidnaps Sam and pretends to kill Sam's best friend Colby right in front of him. This created immense backlash as the video showed clear trauma from Sam and was a clearly just messed up thing to do. I once thought Sam Pepper was alright, however, his recent video absolutely disgusts me. No one should ever exploit absolute desperation and terror. Years later, Sam would come out to confirm that the video was in fact staged and they fell into the trends of YouTube.
I mean, that's probably the most viral thing you've ever done.
Very viral, but very fake as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just so like I can get that out there. Like, a lot of people still think it's real.
But at the time, you thought he was dead.
No, that's the thing. Is because on Sam's channel, like he just came to us and wanted to get a viral stunt, and we're like, okay, cool, we'll help you out with this viral stunt. So we actually all three came up with the idea together before we even filmed it. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll watch my best friend die. That's cool. Let's go.
With this absolute bombshell of a video, fake pranks began to take the spotlight as everyone saw how easy it was to get massive amounts of views. This is where we start to see the birth of fake pranks. Up until this point, viewers on the platform had no reason to believe a prank was fake. However, with the increased craziness of each prank, questions began to rise. This ushers in the era of exposing fake pranksters. The creators that took it upon themselves to expose these creators for faking pranks would be Grade A Under A, Kavos, and the biggest one of them all, H3H3. Ethan and Ela Klein of H3H3 would expose some of the biggest pranksters on the platform and gain massive amounts of views for doing so. They held no punches by going after the biggest creators in the genre.
Watch this. God, guys, just feast your fucking eyes on this fucking beautiful thing, dude! So what we have here is somebody oversaw this social experiment going down and filmed the whole thing. The same black actors that destroyed the car are standing with Joey right behind the camera as he does his introduction. What does that mean? If I have to spell it out, I guess that means that it's fake.
H3 would create an ecosystem on YouTube where pranksters wanted to be exposed by him as it meant more views and attention for their channel.
I think when we were in our prime, even in our prime with pranks, what made our pranks so freaking viral and not a lot of people realize was whether it was real or fake. That's what was making it go viral. That's what was making people share. Is this real or fake?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Is it real or is it fake? Why would I ever say it? It's getting so many views, dude. If it was 100% fake or real, I wouldn't say vice. I wouldn't say either one. Because I loved the thriving numbers of is it real or fake?
Yeah.
This resulted in almost no authenticity in the pranking genre as almost everything that was created was fabricated for views. Some of the biggest fake pranksters like OckTV, Dennis CTV, and Joey Salads were more so creating sketches poised as real pranks in an effort to gain views.
The issue here is when someone plays, like a video on YouTube, before you get to the content, you have to watch an ad. Companies like AT&T, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, these big companies, they've just found out that their ads are being played before some pretty offensive content, and they want it to stop.
The prank bubble began to burst in August of 2016 due to the first wave of the Adpocalypse. The Adpocalypse occurred because YouTube wanted to transition away from edgy videos and become a more advertiser-friendly platform. If a video was deemed unfit for advertisers, it would be demonetized and in turn not pushed in the YouTube algorithm. This change basically killed the major prank channels at the time because the content they were uploading was not advertiser-friendly. It was either change with the times or make no money on your videos. And many creators struggled to make that change. In late 2016, early 2017, the pranking genre was at its lowest point in years. The biggest creators were pivoting away from pranks and doing other types of content instead. Prank vs. Prank and Roman Atwood, for example, switched from prank videos to more personality-focused vlogs. But pranking on YouTube was still an area that millions of viewers wanted to see, and it was only a matter of time before new creators filled the holes in the market. This is the time period that YouTube pranking began to split into two categories, the wholesome prank category and the douchebag prank category. In the wholesome prank category, creators would go up to strangers and give them money or expensive items, or just do a fun, harmless prank. Some of the biggest names in this category are That Was Epic and Big Dawes TV, as they were able to use the money they received from YouTube AdSense and sponsors to provide viewers with wholesome videos. On the other side of the genre, we have the douchebag pranksters. These are the YouTubers that gain popularity by being rude to strangers in public and going out of their way to do extreme stunts for views. The face of this side of the genre can clearly clearly be seen as the Nelk Boys. The Nelk Boys have been creating content since 2013, but didn't really gain a large following until around 2018. The Nelk Boys began to gain popularity for their over-the-top pranks that rivaled anything a fake prankster has done, except for one caveat: they only did real pranks.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Man. We have a bunch of coke in the back. I'm sorry.
Dude.
A bunch of coke in the back? I'm sorry.
Kyle.
Alright.
In these dark days of YouTube pranking, the Nelk Boys rose to the top of the industry by building a brand that viewers can rally behind and a lifestyle that they wanted to emulate. The Nelk Boys were able to become successful because they did not need YouTube AdSense to survive. Early into their careers, they created the brand Full Send, which did monthly merch drops where viewers can buy clothing and accessories that the Nelk Boys produced. The Nelk Boys figured out a system where they can skirt the line of YouTube demonetization and still gain exceptional amounts of views on their videos. This type of content paved a way for other creators like Gideon to replicate a similar format and gain a large audience. These channels thrive on being a nuisance in public to elicit extreme reactions for the camera. Over the years, the genre has had to evolve to fit with the ever-changing YouTube algorithm. YouTube pranksters are now creating mini shows that combine multiple pranks into one video for their audience to enjoy. Pranking on YouTube is on the rise again, but it likely won't be long until we see a major player in the space fall into controversy that changes the landscape of the genre, and that may be sooner than you think. Just like any art form, pranking has evolved from its predecessors to reach a new audience and maintain relevance. In the coming years, there will assuredly be a new creator that changes the way we think about YouTube pranks. Thanks for watching.